Hello and welcome everybody to my 100% UV Max playthrough of Simulacrum. This is Map 2, Life's Journey. So let's begin. We start by grabbing the shells, the shotgun. You come down here, hit the little compass on the desk to reveal secret number 1 of 2, which is a green armor. Next, we can come down, get the backpack and the super shotgun, which will spawn 3 chain gunners whom we can dispatch without much fuss. Next, we're going to jump up here. We'll do a little jump over to this boat thing. And once we hit the skull switch, it's going to spawn a bunch of enemies, including 2 archviles, who we're going to try to kill quickly. So we get a little bit lucky there. He gets distracted before he can zap us. And another one spawns on the boat there, who is kind of annoying to kill because there's a bunch of chain gunners and imps and other enemies running around, and he's got the high ground on us. So we're gonna jump over, see if we can't kill him. Yeah. Oops. Luckily he does get a little distracted by some of the imps there, so as to not target us. And for some reason, I hate this map. This is like my least favorite map in the set so far. I don't really know why. It just seems like there's so many random enemies always shooting at you, and things are just attacking you from across the map. And it's just obnoxious. I can't really put my finger on why I dislike it. I mean, the aesthetics are pretty different from anything else. Not that I dislike them. I mean, they're cool. But yeah, I beat this, and then I went back to it to take the video, and I found myself not really enjoying it the second time. But we made it through, so no big deal. All right, once we've cleaned out some of the enemies, we're gonna jump over here to this other building and take out the 2 revenants who are just chilling above. Yeah, it is easy to fall doing some of this jumping here, which is another obnoxious thing. So once that's done, we can snipe these chain gunners from relative safety on the ledge here. And there's an arachnotron below as well. Like I said, just a bunch of random enemies kind of just chilling in different spots. None of it is necessarily super difficult, but does get annoying when they're all sniping at you, like the 2 shotgunners above there. So as you can see, I'm running a little bit low on shotgun ammo here. Backing off to regroup. Let's see. There's also not that much health lying around either, which is also kind of annoying. But anyway, we'll kill the arachnotron here in this little room back here with some shells, some more health. Revenant and an archvile will be spawning in there later, but for now we can grab the health and come around to the other side where we can take care of the imps above and the chain gunner. There's a supercharge there, which will reveal an archvile, but first we're going to grab the rocket launcher, which locks you into this little ring for about 15 seconds while Cacodemons swarm you, and Revenant and Hell Knight come at you from the other side, so killing the Revenant takes priority. And once that is done, the ring will eventually lower. You can get out. And just another annoying little trap. Pick up the Berserk here to heal up. And not sure if I grab the supercharge yet, or if I do the next bit first. Looks like I'm just grabbing some shells here. I think I do grab the supercharge for the next part. Yeah, so once you grab this, Archvile is going to come out, but he's pretty harmless. There shouldn't be any corpses around too close. So pick up the shells. Now to get back, we're gonna have to climb up here and do all these little jumps again. Coming around to the other side of this building, where we're gonna pick up the red key card. Get rid of the chain gunner here, and once we grab it, the Revenant's gonna come out of the little alcove there. And an Archvile is gonna spawn. So we're gonna try to kill him without getting zapped. He's resurrecting stuff, but he goes down pretty quick, which is always nice. Okay, so we're about halfway done with this terrible map. There's a Hell Knight blocking your egress. I don't know why you'd want to retreat from that room. It's not really like that hard, but it's whatever. So now once you hit the red skull switch here, it's going to spawn more Arachnotrons, more enemies as usual. I get a little caught up on the shotgunners on the side there. Usually I have a few rockets left at this point, but I guess I wasted all of them on this run. So I'm just gonna play it safe, stand back here and try to snipe these Arachnotrons. I don't remember if Archviles spawn just now. I don't think they spawn yet. I think that's closer to the end. But in any case, there's a bunch of these annoying enemies you have to just take out one by one. And we do get some armor, which is nice. Yeah, so this is like the penultimate room, I guess. We're gonna get the blue key up here and secret number 2. So we kill the zombie men, the Caco demon. Once we hit the switch, it's gonna lower this wall, revealing a bunch of chain gunners. So I'm gonna take cover, and then sometimes they'll get like raised up on the ledge. Yeah, like you can see, this one is suddenly up there now shooting at us. But if you're prepared for it, it's not too dangerous. Same with this Revenant here on the little ledge. Kill him. And this switch just lowers this wall again. So we're gonna take a ride up. Once we hit this switch, we're gonna see some Hell Knights and Arachnotrons spawning in on the other side. Run into this room to get some rockets and take care of business. I'm gonna try not to get trapped in here like I just did. Fortunately, we don't take too much damage from the Arachnotron. Then once he's dead, you get some much needed rockets. And there's a Mancubus guarding the exit. And we shoot that little eye thing for the second and final secret, which reveals a plasma rifle on this little walkway here, which I totally forget about and just drop down without picking up, so not the smartest move. Yeah, and then like 3 or 4 Archviles are gonna spawn now, so take care of the first one. They spawn at different points in the map, which is kind of annoying. Get some good luck here. Managed to kill him without him resurrecting. Too many bad guys. And yeah, 3 or 4 Archviles. There's another one that's gonna be coming up somewhere around here. It's hard to tell which enemies are spawning in and which ones are just getting rezzed. But either way, we're gonna kill them, so take care of that Archvile. Kill the sneaky chain gunner hiding behind the fence. And at this point, it's just about, you know, ammo conservation and not using up all your rockets needlessly. So I'm gonna come, just circle around, You've got, can do math, 17 enemies left. And then, yeah, at this point, it's mostly just cleanup, but you still have to be careful because there's really no health lying around. And yeah, just a lot of these structures are kind of awkward to navigate. Doesn't really make a ton of spatial sense, I guess. So there we finally get the plasma rifle, which is nice to clean up the last few enemies here. Definitely don't need it, but helps us get rid of this pesky revenant. And there's just a few more. Then we're going to have to jump back up onto the ledge there. Get up onto this, I guess it's not really a ship. Kind of looks like one. Like a lighthouse or something. I don't know. I'm glad to be almost finished with this map. So, 3 enemies left. This Arachnotron, and then 2 more sneaky revenants that will pop out once we hit the blue switch. But we're going to be ready for them, and they're not going to give us too much trouble. So, hit the switch to lower these bars, jump across, get a nice medikit for insurance. Then come around here, just going to raise these platforms, and the 2 revenants to say hello right before we're about to leave. And that's level 2, map 2, Life's Journey. The worst map so far, but hey, they can't all be winners. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back soon with more UV Max speedruns. Well, not really speedruns, I guess, just regular UV Max runs, but whatever, why split hairs? Anyway, take care.